Yo, what's going on, guys? And my webcam wants to act up. That's cool. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another stream. Apologies for my tardiness, but fashionably late or on time, depending on who's asking. But yeah, your eyes do not deceive you. We are playing on the Wii. Very nostalgic on here. A little throwback Thursday here, and my dog is like barking like crazy. But anywho, yeah, it's and no, it's not 12. It's not 12 a.m. It's the right month, not the right day or time. I mean, I haven't touched the system in like years. But yeah, for those who are watching back the VOD, it is not Friday. It's Thursday evening. Hence, throwback. Good old throwback Thursday. But yeah, we are going to play. We're going to play. A second here. And yep, it works. The Wii remote works, and we're using Wii remote. Love it. That's actually to get batteries. Something that haven't done in a minute. Because everything. I mean, the majority of stuff that I have is, you charge it up. Has rechargeable batteries. So, just the fact that I had to go get batteries. I was like, damn, I had to go get myself double A batteries, and they were $8 for a pack of 4. But I was like, nah, I need them for the stream. So, screw it, right? Just F it. Yeah, but we can put this away. And like the title suggests, can't. There we go. Fizzle game on. It's in the Wii. It's something I always like to do, just show off like the inside. And inside, like this nostalgia, and even have the like the inserts. And Metroid Prime Hunters. We got Metroid Prime Hunters. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, we got some. And hey, like Metroid Prime Hunters, with Metroid Prime 4, this game, I mean, it's canon, it's canon now. There's a Silux. You got Silux making his return to the Metroid franchise in Metroid Prime 4. So we saw from the trailer. For those who are anticipating or didn't know, for those who didn't know, like Silux first appeared in Metroid Prime Hunters. So should go back and play that game. And yeah, we use our trusty Dusty but still, it's still in good condition. Like Jesus Christ, a it's it's the Smash Brothers GameCube pad, the officials from Nintendo. Nintendo GameCube official pad. No third party here. But we're gonna erase a file. Gonna erase a file. Normal. And yes, I have my original GameCube memory card that is back from 2001. Like OG memory card. I mean, I could take it out to show y'all, but I can't because it's, that would corrupt the data if I just yank it out. But yeah, it's incredible. The fact that this thing still works after all this time. Got the game. Still have the game. I have all 3 Prime games. I did have the trilogy, the Metroid Prime trilogy, but I put up for sale on eBay last year. But I still had a lot of my Metroid memorabilia, all my collectibles. But yeah, but hope you guys are enjoying your Thursday evenings wherever you may be. Crazy week, and it's my Friday. I mean, unless I get called in to work in the afternoon, but it's my Friday today, so gonna enjoy my weekend. Gonna stream tomorrow, just to make up for yesterday, and we'll get into what happened yesterday. For those who are wondering, those who care. I don't know. Sometimes I just get really OCD with I don't know, with the camera. Sometimes I feel like the camera isn't in position. All right, so with this, it's like you gotta lock on with the L shoulder button, and then to like look around, you gotta hold the R button, and then with the joystick, which is gonna it's gonna take a little bit getting used to. I feel like everything's like inverted. It's just like with the controls. Yeah, but this game needs a remaster. This game needs a remaster. I mean, we already. It's. I have a feeling it's already. It's already done. It's just that they're, Nintendo Retro Studios are just like, yeah, we want. Like we want we want, and this is just like when Nintendo's logic. We definitely want people to pay up. Like we want people to pay up. And again, I don't mind. I don't mind paying. Like I said it. But it's like just let us know. Just give us a, definitely give us an ETA, you know. But yeah, this. But yeah, so what ended up happening yesterday? So upset. So upset. Got back home yesterday. I was like, all right, I'm gonna, you know, get the, get the console, get all the wires. And it wasn't because I didn't have batteries. I had like a spare, but it was enough to where I can at least get the Wii remote like to function. It was the AV cables, the red, the red, the white, and the yellow like cables, the ones you will plug into the back of your TV. Like I needed a HDMI to the composite, those three wires, those three plugs. I was like, wait a minute, I know I have this. I know I have it somewhere in my room. And I was just looking all over thinking, oh man, like what if I threw it away? What I threw it away, but I was like, no, like if it's like tech, I don't throw it away unless it's just beyond like repair. Unless it's beyond repair. But it was hiding. There was like another box I had, and I was looking for like an hour. I was looking for like an hour for this thing. Let me see how much. Okay, just making sure. And then this morph ball. Okay, just making sure when things go down. Oof. Little horror movie-esque. But yeah, I was just looking for, for that little component. It's like an adapter. And forget about it. I was just so pissed. And it didn't help. I was exhausted. Just super exhausted from work. Just super busy with Mother's Day orders, like just like early Mother's Day orders, to get fulfilled out. And just like it was super crazy. Pre-orders, Mother's Day orders. But it is what it is. But I was so exhausted. I was like, yeah, I'm just beat. But I was like, yeah, we're gonna stream. Definitely gonna stream on. We're gonna stream the next day. So yes, we know. Scan. I mean, we don't gotta hit. I'll try to scan everything. And try. So if I'm just like scanning everything, which I tell my friend, the final boss. I mean, no, not The Rock, but a friend of mine. He streams on Twitch. I think he's live right now. The final boss. He was playing Metroid Prime remastered, and I was telling him like, yo, you don't gotta scan everything. Like, don't waste your time. Just like scan stuff, like this, like stuff like this, like that's mechanism, bomb slot, classic Metroid Prime. But yeah, shouts to him. Shouts to Final Boss. Yeah, the first part of this game, like the intro, it's really horror-esque. Let me scan these. It's really horror-esque, which is dope. It's really dope. But yeah, you know, at least I was able to test everything out to make sure that the wheel was working and that the component was working. Because I was about to just order on Amazon and have like something next day. But I was like, wait a minute, it's like I know I have it. Is when I went to try and like order it, it was like, oh, purchased in 2020. I was like, I brought this. So I was like, yeah, no, I have. Like, I was like, no, I'm not gonna buy this thing again. This is a waste of money, waste of time. So I found the part though, as you know, as you can see, we're streaming. But it's just annoying because I was really like, I had my heart set to stream yesterday, and just just off your a little bit off, just felt a little off, as trying to stream consistently, get back into the groove. But it is what it is. As long as I get you guys 3 streams a week, I think that's the most important thing. And plus, this game is fun. Like, I felt like this game aged well. Like in the beginning, people were like, "Oh, is this not? It's just light and dark. It's lazy." But it's like you kind of had to like wait a bit, and you got Dark Samus. But you just gotta wait. You just gotta wait, like let it marinate. I thought we could scan that. Alright, let's go in. Man, imagine this game in just an HD remastered. Like, oh my god. Like, and there's a mod on Dolphin, and we definitely could have played the mod, but the thing that I have issue with, with the mod, not with the mod, but with Dolphin, is just the controls. That's like the issue I have, is the controls, and not as there's like a bit of lag. Like right now I'm playing this on hardware, and there's like little to no lag, and of course I'm running via HDMI. But we'll make do. Like it's just getting used to the controls, like GameCube controls, how to to move, because you can't aim free how you can in remastered. So, but this game aged like wine. It's just in the beginning it was like, oh, it's just not as good as the original Metroid Prime. And I mean, it's like the sequel, rarely does a sequel like exceeds the original, like with Terminator. The Terminator from 1984 was awesome. Yeah, we got jacked. All of our gear was jacked from us. So no missiles, no power bomb, no morph ball bomb. We just got our charge beam. Well, we got our morph ball, but no morph ball bomb. Yeah, no bombs. No grapple beam. So it's just a trope with the Metroid games. All that's left is the barrier suit, which though is purely cosmetic. And yeah, it's the virus suit in Echoes, like, it doesn't really do much because there's no lava. You know, there's no lava. So you're absolutely right. But how you doing? How you doing, brother? How's your evening going? Wait, there's a save. Ah, these still used to the controls. I hope you're doing well, Ninja Keaton. And by the way, we are streaming on not only on Twitch but on YouTube. I gotta put the link up. I gotta put the link to YouTube. Let me see. Yeah, but the dark suit. The dark suit is basically what the virus suit does, and then the light suit is just, you know, because there is an upgrade for when you're in underwater environments, so it's not a suit. So that's how I work around, but that's later on in the game. But I think they could definitely pull that in Metroid Prime 4. Like, the suit won't have, like, you know, it won't have the gravity suit effect, but there'll be an item, there'll be an upgrade that allow you to, like, move around. But yeah, let me post that link to to YouTube. Is it here? Is it here? Yes, it is. In my YouTube studio. Nice. Share. Yes, I can get a shareable link. Nice. Yeah, let me just put that on here. Yeah, that's who don't want to deal with ads, or as less ads on less ads than on Twitch, because I know YouTube there's ads. If you're not YouTube Premium, YouTube Red, but you know, it's there. And if guys want to sub to the YouTube channel, greatly appreciate that. Super duper with cherry on top. We'll appreciate that. But yeah, back to the stream. But yeah, hope you're doing well tonight, Ninja King. How you liking City of the Wolves? Like, I haven't gotten around buying it. But I do plan on buying it. I've seen gameplay of it and I'm like, wow, like, it's, you know, it's dope. I'm glad there's another game. There's another fighting game, and it looks dope. Like, I hope the longevity for that it's strong, and, you know, definitely with the fan base, solid fan base. You know, like, Just, I always love fighting games. It's just that they don't seem to love me. That's, you know, always. But yeah, I hope you're having fun with City of the Wolves. Like I'm definitely gonna cop it. I'm gonna try and cop it. All right, so that crate goes off into the ether. Let's see. Loving it. Recently finished all the arcade stories for now. Now I'm fighting in ranked, trying to learn how to use rock better so I can prepare for the secret boss arcade run. That is. Let me snooze that one. Let's see. Let me just close this chat. Yes, we know. Hey, thanks for subbing Ninja King. Looking at the feed, the activity feed. But yeah, let me read your message properly. Loving it. Recently finished all the arcade stories for now. Now I'm fighting in ranked, trying to learn how to use rock better so I can prepare for the secret boss arcade run. That one is going to be a nightmare and a half. Oh man, with secret bosses, they're going to be a bitch and a half. Speaking of secret bosses, I remember Capcom versus SNK 2. The good old days. I mean, wasn't that old, but when you was able to fight, you know, Shinakuma, like that was cool. Like I really like that's a potential fighting game to play on stream, like a little, like again, like Throwback Thursday. That could definitely be a thing for sure. Definitely be a thing for sure. But yeah, we gotta go. Here. Of course can't. No. That's like one of the things. It's like when I was trying to scan this and it caught for that split second, but a little pet peeve. But anywho, yeah, that's definitely something we gotta do. And since you got the Wii working, up and running, thanks to finding that HDMI to composite, we're definitely gonna play some Brawl because I want to do some Subspace Emissary. Definitely want to do that. That's more than definitely gonna be a thing. Maybe for June. Maybe for June. I mean, Mario Kart, of course. Like we're gonna do Mario Kart World. Or I don't know. Maybe for May, I can do this and Subspace. But it shouldn't take a long time. I mean, like Subspace story mode should take. I mean, if I were to stream it like once a week, Yeah, yeah, it should be. It shouldn't be that long. Yeah, it shouldn't be that long, but yeah, just thinking out loud, guys. Just thinking out loud. But yeah, that's definitely like just thinking about CBS 2. That's like one of the games that me and Rome like bonded on. Like definitely one of the games that we bonded on. Also remember borrowing his copy for the GameCube. And yeah, it was good times. Good times. And I think it's on the Switch. It's on the Switch. So Nintendo, Capcom will get my money. There's Resident Evil, Street Fighter, and then when Nintendo, pick your poison. But yeah, cause I'm just not. I'm really not about buying anything on PlayStation. Like I'm just not about it. Just really not about it, cause just because you gotta scan. Even the gates are scannable here. I was gonna say, yeah, like even Xbox with Microsoft, they're raising the prices of their consoles, of their games and controllers. I'm just like dude, like what the hell? And of course you got ass hats on social media. You got ass hats on social media be like, oh, it's the orange man's fault. It's like, no, it's the fact that Nintendo said, you know what, we're gonna raise our prices. We're gonna raise the prices of games. And it's not across the board. It's for certain titles that the price hikes were implemented. And of course, because you got tired within the politics. It's like, no, it's Nintendo. For the last time, Nintendo set the prices for their games and for the console before the tariffs. For the last time. And other companies are going to follow suit. You're going to have Microsoft. And remember, Sony, you have people that have attention spans of goldfish. Like, didn't Sony jacked up the prices of games from, $49.99 to $59.99, and then now we got Nintendo doing that with now $80. Like, it was before, it was $70, now it's $80. So it's like, no, it's not, it's not political. It's corporate greed. And all those people that are complaining, they're going to buy it. They're going to buy it. The majority of them are going to buy it. It's like people complain about capitalism while they're on their phones, on their Apple iPhones. they're sipping lattes Starbucks latte. I mean, hey, you can't go wrong with a latte. Lattes are good, especially if you get one made. Like, get a good, good latte. But yeah, he's just got people just complain to complain. And I've talked about this ad nauseum, but it's like you just have TDS being a thing, got people just psycho. It's like, guys, it's a video game. There's people across the world that are worried about how they're gonna get food and water. Even people here like concerned about how they're gonna pay their bills, the next job. And we're worried about consoles. We're worried about paying $80 for a game that's most of the time not fully finished. So just get your priorities. Let's get your priorities straight, guys. But because when it's all said and done, you guys are a lot of y'all that are complaining. Y'all gonna buy. Y'all probably pre-ordered the Switch. Y'all probably pre-ordered 2. You pre-ordered the games, everything. You're just complaining because you want to look good. You want to get the virtual pat on the back. You want to get your virtual high fives from randos online, from strangers online that don't shower, and you're worrying about looking good. You guys are concerned about looking good and virtual signaling for those who probably don't take a shower. Who probably pee sitting down. So don't, like, it ain't that serious. Just chill, relax. If you haven't gotten a Switch 2, there'll be many opportunities throughout the year to get one. And if you still have a Switch 1, that's fine, But yeah, this is the video log. Yeah, the Federation was just overran by the Dark Splinters. Yeah, it's just a slaughter. And it's the last one that sent out the distress beacon before he passed on. Of course, most of them don't even know why they believe capitalism is bad. Besides, many of them never considered that whatever they come out with might be worse than what they believe capitalism enables. Yeah, bro, like, a lot of people are what we call champagne socialists. Because they always gotta enforce it. Because if it was so good, then people wouldn't need to be forced. There's one thing I learned in history, is that throughout history, authoritarianism, of course, it's authoritative and it's enforced by people, but it's enforced by people when they want total control. Because at first it's like, oh, it's nice, everyone will be equal, but usually ends up being bad. I don't want to be a damn slave, at the end of the day. Like, and you're right, like, people that talk all this nonsense, they peddle all this nonsense, they don't believe it. They don't believe it themselves, but they want you to believe it. And I've said many times ad nauseum, it's, champagne, these champagne socialists cosplaying, these cosplayers, that they're not about it. So of course, like, I don't take these people seriously in the sense because A, they pee sitting down, B, they drink soy, and C, they don't believe what they're about. They don't believe what they're preaching. It's just to sound good, sound sexy. That's all what it is. And again, all jokes aside, but it's just can't take these type of people seriously when they don't even believe what they're peddling. Is that they just want you to be living in squalor and living destitute and be a slave and have nothing, like you will own nothing and be happy. And meanwhile, they're the ones who will profit. They're the ones who will look, have all, quote unquote, reap the benefits. But like, in those movies with the henchmen following the orders of the bad guy, the mastermind. And it's like, I remember from Inspector Gadget 2, your services are no longer required. And then that's when they usually off the low level guys. That's usually how it goes. That's usually how it goes. So that's why I don't like, I just don't subscribe to all this nonsense, because it's like, you're like, after you do, the bidding as a minion to these people, they're gonna off you. You're gonna be the ones that's gonna get the axe first. Of course, it always comes back to this about instincts. They want to help the poor, quote unquote, but they'll do very little to actually help them out of poverty. After all, if the poor actually stop being poor, then they'll have one more rival to their societal supremacy. Exactly. It's something that, like again, like him or hate him, but it's something that Elon Musk brought up. And he mentioned that, like, people want to act good and act moral, but, I'm actually about being good and doing good. Like, just talking about it isn't enough. Like, you have people just talking about, oh, I'm good. So, side note, back to the game. We get into this philosophical talk, but this is where you get your missiles. So this is hiding in that crate. It's hiding in that crate. So now we got a little sequence. Did we scan these? No, we didn't. It's always people that just talk about being good and having morals. They're normally not the good ones. Like, if you're about being good and doing good, you're just gonna do it. You're not gonna talk. You just don't talk about it. You're gonna be about it. And again, I don't listen or subscribe to people that just talk about being good and talk about doing good and talk about morality versus just doing it. Just do it. Just be a good person. Do good. Don't just talk about it. to make yourself look good. It's people can see through all that fakeness, you know. Like people can see, they can see through all the fraud, you know. Like people want authenticity. Just be good, just do good. It's shouldn't be that hard, but again, you just got excuse me. You just got, I didn't mean to do that. You just got people that just talk about it because it makes them feel good, makes them sleep better at night. You know, indeed, like we said, this is why the left hate Trump and Elon so much. They talk about the rich not paying their fair share, while the vast majority of wealthy in America are Democrat. Trump and Elon are exceptions to this, mainly because they were born into Democrat families and took the wealth with them upon their switch. Yep. Because, trust me, things will be a lot different if Trump and Elon were still Democrats. Like, for a fact. They will not be talking and doing all this. Damn it. Gotta stop. These controls, I'm still trying to get used to these controls on the GameCube. So if I'm like putting up the map or shooting a random missile, that's an accident. But yeah, it's when it just comes to this politics, it's just very, I say this is very just tribalistic and insane. Like people are literally insane. They're literally this what happens when you just take. Oh my god. Yeah, stop. It's gonna be random missiles being fired, like I said. Come on. Listen, I know you're pretty old, but come on. You got this. Little old. Like you're not obsolete, you know? Not obsolete. But yeah, absolutely. Like just it's like same thing with like wrestling. Cause I'm a big wrestling guy. It's the same shit. Got a lot of fickle people. Like everything is good when you're on the winning team, but then as soon as you switch or you bring anything up, anything common sense wise, automatically, like who are you, blah blah blah, blah. Like you don't know what you're talking about. And it's just these fans. I'm telling you, like a lot of these like groups and factions, they just cosplaying fans. They're really just ow. There's really just got to do this. Yeah, got to do that. Then we go back. Yeah. There's a lot of fickle people. There's really a lot of fickle people, and tribalistic too. And it's annoying. It's like I'm just like I'm all about finding common ground. Like put politics aside. Like if you enjoy gaming or wrestling or whatever hobby, like let's just enjoy that, have a good time, like understand that people are different. People are different. There's nothing wrong with having different viewpoints. I feel like I'm forgetting something here. No, let's just keep going. No, I just feel like I'm forgetting something. But we just keep plowing forward. But yeah, it's just can't. I just find people annoying when it comes to things like when things become tribalistic. When if you can't hold a conversation, an intellectual conversation, and you just go into name calling and ad hominem attacks, then I'm like, yeah, I just like, thank you for letting me know who you are. I'm good. I'm not gonna argue. Like you wanna think that way, that's cool. Like all power to you, but if you have different viewpoints and you can hold a conversation, oh hell yeah, we can have a conversation. I'm not against that. We'll get another shot to scandals. It's just we need a bomb. We don't have the bomb. Actually, wait. No. Yeah, we need a morph ball bomb. Little mini boss action here. Yeah, but just again, I just can't stand. I just cannot stand when things are tribalistic and people just lose their minds. Like, keep it wrestling, keep it gaming, keep etc. Like, it's okay. It's okay to think differently. It's okay to have different views. We don't have to agree on everything, but just be able to get along and just have that level of respect. Like, that's it. But unfortunately, like, not everyone is mature enough. No one, like, it's like, I swear, like, people nowadays are just like children. Oof. Damn, that took a nice chunk of health. This is the alpha dog. Oh, not a dog, a splinter. It's not following its normal. It was like think it's psychic. I think it's gotta be psychic. Right when I was about to blast a missile on it. Yeah, but shit's annoying. Jesus. Yo, don't tell me I'm gonna... Don't tell me. That's first time dying to this. Oh, put one up for the death counter. But that's insane. Careful all these wires. I got the sensor bar. I got the sensor bar. I got the GameCube wire. I have all the cables from the Wii. So just gotta be careful. Oh, I didn't save. Oh, we gotta do this all over again. I swear I saved. I didn't. Cause I scanned the save station and then we just went to the boss. So yeah, that's an L. That's definitely an L. So we gotta do this all over again. And we'll just speed through this. I'm always preaching about saving. Oh, you gotta save. Always save, and then if just in case you save again. So yeah, again, take away my gamer card. Not a real gamer. But yeah, let's just do this again really fast. I was like, oh, Jesus. Yeah, just do this quick. Yeah, that goes over there. Yeah, scan that anyway. Yeah, let's just do this real quick. But yeah, it's just everything has gone so just tribalistic and polarizing. I mean, not even polarizing, it's just tribalistic. It's just insanity. You know, it's just gotten to that point. It's like, and it's just, you know, people just infiltrating. Like, I just call them cosplayers. This is literally cosplayers in these spaces. And just, you know, bitching about every little thing. Oh, it's not diverse enough or inclusive enough. It's like, what about, you know, what about instead of what's it called? I'm probably gonna butcher it, but people want they want the outcome of, you know, success rather than, okay, let's have that option. Like, let's just yeah, there we go. Diversity. They want diversity of outcome instead of diversity of damn it, it's like I had it and it's gone. But yeah, but they just want the outcome rather than, you know, having multiple just instances where you have different viewpoints. You know, diversity of thought. There we go. Diversity of thought. They don't want diversity of thought. They just want diversity of outcome. They want they want to put as little work in as possible, but get the maximum reward. And like, that don't work like that. It don't work like that. But you got to put in the work, and hey, there'll be people that will be way more successful. But that's just how it is, unfortunately. That's not a bad thing. It's just that you just gotta put in more to work. You gotta work harder, and that's fine. But I'd rather put in the max amount of work to get the max amount of reward rather than putting little to no work and then get the maximum reward or profit. It's just gotta have that delayed gratification. It's just everything is just in that fast food mode, It's like just gotta put in the work, and the amount of work that you put in is what you get out. Plain and simple. And yeah, there'll be instances where people will get they get more of a leg up. Like they have advantages, disadvantages, but that's just life. Some people get dealt a better hand than you. Does that mean that you're not worthy? No. Does that mean that person is bad? The hell no. I remember being told, well, you're bad, you're privileged. I'm like, huh? Like, not me, but just saying like, oh, like certain people are bad because they're privileged. It's like, huh? Ouch. Do the LA night, like, huh? It's like, what are you talking about? I gotta put that reaction, that little reaction clip on the stream. Like, huh? I gotta do that. I gotta add that. So hilarious. But yeah, it's true. It's like, it's just, I was just raised different. I mean, does it like get me upset? Not upset, but does that like, I feel a little bit of type of way, like, but that's just human. Here, we're gonna skip all this because that makes us human. There's nothing wrong. Like, okay, like you have people that have a bit of a advantage in life. They got a little leg up, but that's fine. That means that when you work that much harder, it's gonna feel good. That's just gonna feel good. It's gonna feel almost as good as that, first time you had like your favorite food, or when you were intimate with a woman or a man, not judging, but just first time you had that experience. It's gonna feel that much sweeter when you put in the work. But a lot of times, like, no, just like, I don't want to work. I just want, like, I don't want to work but get the max amount of reward. Say, Jesus. Where these, something here is like scannable. Something. I mean, besides the ship itself. Nah, yeah. Let's open that door. See how long I've been streaming for. Yeah, we're gonna try and stream. I'll send to like I think this no. That's the co-cap. That's the pilot, commanding officer. Okay, we're gonna save. We're not gonna be a retard and not save. That was my mistake. And I'm just moving 3 steps ahead. Let's just get this. But yeah, enough about that. Like I mentioned this on Tuesday and on Saturday. On Saturday I did a test stream, multi-streaming. There was this one second. Okay. There was this plugin, this free plugin for OBS that allows you to, you know, multi-stream. And I was alright that this, you know, it you know, feels alright, nothing, no issues. But then you know, again, shout outs to Super Freak. He sent me a link to this YouTuber, and basically had this much superior plugin, and basically one click going live, you can stream to multiple, just connect like your YouTube, your Twitch, your TikTok, your Instagram, your X, and you hit live and you just set up your title, your category, you know, what have you, and just go live. You don't gotta go live on separate, you know, on separate platforms. Like, it's just all on OBS, you know, which is dope. And this is what we're using now, the superior plugin that Super Freak put me on. And this has multi-chat. I'm after the whole Switch 2, once that comes and goes, I'm definitely gonna be in the market of getting a monitor, a bigger monitor, because I have a third monitor, but it's, you know, it's a lot of real estate. Way too much real estate for my desk. So I want to just get one big monitor that's at least like 24, 27 inches, and then just use one of the monitors I'm using currently for, like, you know, the chat. Because I mean, it'd be cool, like having the 3 monitor setup was pretty cool, but I don't have a mount for it, So I'm just gonna go, you know, for now, just stick with the 2 monitor setup, and then, I'll wait. Just wait. But yeah, we shall see. Cause I like streaming. I love putting out content, and it's fun. It's just fun. Damn it, missed it. There we go. But yeah, it's fun. It's exciting, to stream, put out content. Just I'm doing this, for fun, just to, shoot the shit, have conversations, put myself out there in the ether, and whoever listens, to it, they resonate with what I had to say. If they like the games I'm playing, right now on screen, or anything else I played, and they stick around, that's all I want. Let's see. Oh, nice. I had to toggle my notifications back on. Glad you're streaming, Ruben. You've always been a great voice and a lax vibe, man. Thank you. Thank you, Mish. Appreciate it. Hope everything's good, man. Hope you're well. And yeah, I've been dormant on Twitch, so I don't blame you for that, but we're back. We are back. I gotta tune into your latest episode, and bro, I heard I'm good, dude. Just been a hell of a couple of weeks. Yes, I was just about to bring it up. Yeah, I heard the day of the night of, about Kevin Castle passing away, and it's been rough. I still feel surreal, man, and like I interacted with him here and there. I think on one of Yari's streams, and then on X, on Twitter. But like, it still hurts. Like, if I would have had drinks with him, like, it still hurts because it's just someone that was a good dude. Like, he's a good dude. Yeah, he was a little rough around the edges, but he was authentic, and I was talking about authenticity. Like, people respect authenticity, and Kevin was definitely one of those authentic people. And yeah, man, it's still tough. Yeah, man, a lot of us grew up listening to him, DTKC, for 20 years. Yeah, man, I just one of those last outlaws, and it's it's tough. Like, that void is like, just that void is there, but that's a testament to that legacy, to that staying power. And yeah, and bro, thanks to TB Tracks, I found out about DTKC. My best friend put me on, like, yo, like, check out this YouTube channel, TB Tracks. That's how I found DTKC, Wrestling Soup. That's how I found Solid Monster. So I found all these wrestling podcasts, and yeah, man, like, it's it sucks, but just the fact that Kev left that legacy. He will be immortalized. And I know like the word immortal because it's tied to a certain someone. It's tied to a certain person that lies. Oh, that's not gonna work for me, brother. But like no, like it's true. Like that lasting impact. Like he is, bro is immortal. He's immortalized. Ouch. Let's see. That's really kind of you to say. I'm sure. Appreciate it. Yeah, man. I just. It's a shame because I wish I would have had like at least like one conversation with him. I mean, I had a conversation. We're talking right now. I had a conversation with when for that WrestleMania weekend at was it Lucky 13? I think when me and my friends got to the bar, I think I just missed you, but Don Tony was there, Salmonster was there, Joy Numbers and Draper were there, and I took a picture with all of them. I have it saved somewhere. I have it on my phone somewhere. Back in in New York, when during that Mania weekend. But yeah, man, I just wish I would have had that one combo. But I had a conversation with DT, with Solid Monster, with Draper, and with Joey. And yeah, man, like and I still have like some of the buttons and the pins from that day because I keep a lot of stuff. Like funny story, I wanted to stream yesterday because I'm streaming off of like hardware. Like I'm using my Nintendo Wii, even though I have an emulator, but I didn't want to use an emulator for this. I needed a adapter. Was looking all over for it, and while I was just like looking through all my stuff, I was looking at the the Wrestling Soup like buttons and pins, and I was like, oh man, I have this. I think I actually, because I love to show. It's easy to tell, It's like, oh, like I did, I have this or I did this. Like I wanna show. But yeah, like here's hopefully the webcam picks it up. But yeah, there we go. Still have it, and I think there's one. I think I have like another one somewhere. It's just buried. There we go. Just buried. Oh yeah, I have this one, Trap Pod. At this one, and then we got this. Wrestling Soup Hates You. Yeah, I was heavy as fuck back then. Had to get out of the club because I was 100 degrees in there. That's why we kept it. Yeah, bro. I have stuff from like the 2000s. Some of the stuff I had like from when I was like in the single digits, somewhere. but I like to treasure things because just for that memory, like it pops up like whenever I'm looking through my stuff, like, oh, like this, like it has a story. I'm all about like story. Like, believe it or not, when it comes to, that's why I like wrestling, because it's story. It's all about the story. It's all about the characters. That memory can go back to, you can just recollect that. Oh, I remember this. I remember this. How it made me feel. How, just invoking that memory. So that's like my reasoning. But yeah, man, it's yeah, I could imagine. Like I was there. It was a little hot. Not gonna lie, it was a little toasty in there. It was definitely a little toasty. So we're locked out. We're locked out. Yeah, we're locked out. Yeah, let's just go. But yeah, I keep a good amount of stuff. I went on a little eBay spree. I was putting things for sale on eBay last year. Stuff that I forgot I had. I was like, wait a minute, I got this? And it's stuff from like the 2010s and even stuff from like the mid 2000s I had, and I was like, damn, I kept this. That's insane. Like I like to keep stuff. I like to keep things that I know if I could resell it, I know I can, like, okay, hold this like a mini investment for like 5 years, 10 years. So that's like my rationale. Now I even have some like wrestling stuff. I have the Money in the Bank briefcase. Has some of my hoodies, shirts. I have like some like calendars like from Impact. They had like a Don West. Shouts to Don West, rest in peace. He had this mystery bag, and I got it. I was like, let me buy this. Let me support. Those retro wrestling shirts go for $1.50 these days. Yeah. I gotta dig through because I'm due for spring cleaning. Definitely due for some spring cleaning, and I just have so much crap, and the fact that I sold like a lot of the stuff I found, great condition, still an original, like had all the inserts like for for this game, like the fact that it's complete, I'm playing this game and it has all the inserts. It has all the inserts, like, a classic game. Like, this will be worth a pretty penny. So like that, get the most bang for your buck. Let's see here. I have the Ultimate Warrior shirt they sold when he went to the Hall of Fame. Mirror War just in the back. Oh wow, yeah, that is worth a good amount. That is worth a pretty penny. I kind of wish I got some like old Cena merch, and CM Punk merch, but I know they remade, like they like reprinted a lot of it, especially for Cena's Farewell Tour. But a lot of like some of the wrestlers that are like released, it's like, damn, should have kept them in the bag. But yeah, but I got a good amount of stuff that I can like put on eBay and get a good get a good haul from. My guy was at Mania and he got his Chain Gang Master Lock. that they were selling. Damn, that's like I need to go to one Mania. I've been to NXT house shows. I haven't been to a WWE pay-per-view. Mania, non-Mania. I haven't been to one, but I've been to Raw, SmackDowns. Yeah, I've been told that New Orleans is really like it's a really nice town. So I definitely need to like put that on my bucket list. At least to go to a Mania. Hopefully, it doesn't cost an arm and a leg because for SummerSlam, and this is the VIP experience. It's like 40 grand, but it's just for both nights and all this stuff. But like, yikes. Yikes. But they can't do that. No, won't fetch Vegas. Yeah, they can't pull that in New Orleans. No way. Like there'll be an increase, but they're not gonna pull a Vegas. Like, mm-mm. And I have friends that travel out to Vegas, and even those events for like gaming conventions. A friend of mine, he does commentating. He has like a commentating gig, and he like flies out to places, and that's not even expensive. So I could imagine how much it is to not only go to a WWE pay-per-view or a Mania, no, nonetheless, and it's like for a week, for a hotel, you know, food, all that, or Airbnb. It's like it's insane, but I'm gonna try. To make it out to New Orleans. The average ticket this year was $400 before Ticketmaster fees. Damn, that's like a basically like a Nintendo Switch right there. Nintendo Switch 2 right there. Is the Nintendo Switch like the base? It's $450, and then after taxes it comes to like five and change. Yeah, so it's like 530 something. Yeah, I was able to pre-order actually last time. What was it, last week? Was it last week? I think it was last week. But yeah, I was live streaming on Twitch, and I was like, you know what? Let me see if I can try to cop one. And I had my phone and my tablet out, and I tried on Target. It was giving me issues. Oh, your mailing address is like a discrepancy, or your payment didn't go through. And I was able to add the Switch 2 with the Mario Kart bundle in my cart, but when I was trying to check out, it wouldn't let me check out. And it was like that for like 30 minutes. Then I was like, oh, let me try Walmart. Same thing, just back and forth. And then I was like, okay, let me try Best Buy. And I was on time at midnight on Best Buy, but I was waiting online for like over an hour, and then just tell me, oh, we're sold out. But I tried Walmart again, and I was able to get a Switch 2. Now I'm Mario Kart bundle though. But it was just like playing, literally whack-a-mole. Cause I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna get it. I really like had in my mind, yeah, like I'll try, and if not, like I'll wait. But I was able to cop one, but we'll see, because anything can happen, just with these pre-orders. But it looks like we're good money with the Switch 2. You know, just gotta wait and see next month. Now that we're in May, just gotta wait until June. But I was not confident because I'm probably gonna pick it up in November when Black Friday and Cyber Monday happens. I'm wait for the deal kind of buy. Yeah, I feel you. Like, this is the first time I got a console like on launch. Because normally I will wait. Like, I don't mind. I really don't mind waiting, because I was really like gonna wait. I was like, oh, I'll wait. Let me wait. I did that with the PS5. Like, I wasn't able to get it on launch day, but I waited, and after I got my friend a PS5, right after, no, I was able. I was trying to get myself one, but then when I got myself one, my best friend, the same one that does commentating, he wanted to get a PS5, you know, for streaming and all that. And he was like, yo, can you, you know, try to, you know, get on the queue? Like, I'll give you the money and, you know, come pick it up. And I was like, yeah, I got you. And this is, you know, pandemic time. So, I wasn't working. So I was able to, like, you know, be on the lookout for it. And, yeah, I was able to cop it then, but I was like weeks, months after. And then the Switch, the regular Switch, I waited until later on that year in 2017 to get one, because I was working at Amazon, and I had access to the Switch. Like, I'll probably post it. I'll post a photo like on my X or IG. But there was a pallet of regular Switches, but, you know, wasn't able to cop one. It was just managers that was just copping one because, you know, they were there longer. I was like, you know, whatever. But I ended up just copping one anyway, like, you know, months later. So it's not like I'm in no hurry, but I figured let me just cop this one. Let me just, like, I just got lucky, I guess. But I'm waiting for Metroid Prime 4 to be released. There's no release date for that game. And Mario Kart, I'm hyped for it, just for the opportunities to stream all the madness. Then, like, oh, I'm solely gonna play Mario Kart. Like, yes and no. But I just want to play it for, you know, streaming purposes. The game I really want to play is Metroid Prime 4, and since it's gonna be a Switch 1 and Switch 2 game, so I was like, if I can't get a Switch 2, I just wait. I just buy the Switch 1 version of Metroid Prime 4, and I chose, like, I gotta, you know, I got the OLED Switch. You know, I got an OLED Switch. I'll cop Metroid Prime 4 for it, and I'll wait. But, you know, I just got lucky. You know, it's great condition. It really leaves the dock. But, you know, I was like, yeah, like, just for the content. You know, that's like, I got a Switch 2. But, you know, we'll see. We'll see how things go. Ha. Only a handful of them turn dark. Okay, so the premise of this Metroid Prime game, You're basically on this planet called Aether, and it's been, we got an energy tank, and it's plagued by a phenomenon where it's basically like a twin. Like I was talking earlier when that expedition was being talked about, but yeah, like essentially meteor hit, causing the planet to a dark twin of the planet be created, and they're intertwined, and basically the entities of the dark version of this planet, Dark Aether, stole all the energy from Aether, and basically this planet's going to be destroyed if we don't get the energy back from Dark Aether and return it to the temples. And we also have a little doppelganger. We got a little doppelganger in the mix too, which you are going to see, because this game, I enjoy this game. This game has aged so well. This game has aged so well. A lot of times this game has gotten so much flack because, you know, it's just light and dark. It's just hopping between worlds. It's like lazy, lazy booking. This is basically lazy booking. But it's a lot. It's a lot to it, and there's, good story. It's just that, that people not understanding the genius the genius of this game, but this game is dope. It's this game is definitely like up there. Like the more you play, like the more like it's grown on me. And also, like, there's just like sentimental value, like this attachment to this game, since I think this was one of the last games that my stepfather brought for me when he was alive, because he passed away in 2013. So this game came out in 2004. Was it 2004? Yeah, 2004. I was looking at the back of the case. Yeah, 2004. So yeah. So it's just like that sentimental value. So I was like, oh, let me try out Metroid Prime. Let me try out this game. And I asked my stepfather, I want this game. Like, it looks cool. It can you get it for me? And he did. And due to that, it's like this game is like literally in my DNA. It's like, Sammy and KO, like they're destined to fight forever. Like I'm destined to this game and the franchise. Nice. So yeah, it's like that sentimental value there. Okay. Hopefully there aren't many issues with the sound, with the audio, video. Because I am streaming, I'm multi-streaming. and I did little bit of tests on Saturday, this past Saturday, and Tuesday, and everything like looks like it's in working order. Getting shout outs to a good friend of mine, Super Freak. He told me about this plugin for OBS, and it's fantastic. Like, just one click, go live on all the different platforms, and I have the activity feed. I have the stream info. I'm able to to update on Twitch. I have my regular OBS controls for the sources, the scenes, audio mixer. So it's amazing. I'm kind of tempted to put back my third monitor. It's kind of tempted, because I definitely, like, I want to. I'm like, just where I'm gonna put it. Man, my desk is kind of cluttered right now, but you know. Exploded. So this is the desert area of the game, and it's gonna be like a little, the tutorial phase of the game is like pretty much finished. Yeah, so this now, like, you learned everything, like, how to maneuver, dealing with enemies, fighting, boss. So it's basically like the beginning sequence of this game teaches you how to like play the game, essentially, just to navigate everything. So that's so close yet so far. Yeah, so we shall come back. And one of the main tropes of this game is just scanning. That's how you 100% the game, is by scanning all the scannable, like, environments, scanning enemies, scanning mechanisms, scanning lore. Like, the lore, like, this franchise has a ton of lore. That's like one way. So that's like the main thing with this game. Just big on lore. Boom. And it's really dope. But yeah, it's definitely streaming on YouTube. It's pretty dope. I wanna try get my subs up there. Really wanna put more content. I gotta talk to Drew. We gotta link up. Do our show, because I miss doing our show. Ouch. I definitely miss doing our show together. Yeah, shoutouts to Juriari. Okay. We can't scan that. We don't got the right tech. Gotta go up there basically. Ouch. Right. Can we even get up there? Ouch. Alright, making a little progress. Space pirates. I think the space pirate design in this game, just how like their look, I like them, but the main thing is that it's 2004, we're in 2025, so it's definitely like aged. But when we get the remastered version of this game, every like the enemies and environments, they're gonna look so crisp and gnarly. There's remastered Metroid Prime 1 remastered, like the enemies and the environments look so crisp. Yeah, but that's how they look. And the music, the theme is remixed. So it's like a little bit of, but just the controls, like I gotta like lock, I gotta use the right shoulder button to move around. I just like to look up. So I'm not a fan of that. But we endured this for a long time. So it's like, now that I've played Metroid Prime Remastered with the updated controls and going back to this, it feels like night and day. It feels like, Jesus, like we really played this way for years? Over a decade? It's like, damn. I mean, you got people bitching about you got people bitching about like games and all, like you gotta patch this. This game is broken. It's like, well, you gotta get you know, these gaming developers. Ouch. You gotta get these gaming developers to stop just skimping out. Let me go back to that room. A little they just stop. Like, stop. That's like one thing I wish people will like harp on with Nintendo. Because yeah, with the pricing, the pricing of the games and how they're handling digital games, that's what I have issue with. But also, a lot of these developers, they will like just rush things, and you'll still buy it. You still buy the game even though it's rushed, it's not finished, and there's a lot of bugs, and it's definitely a product of just greed and laziness, because you don't gotta work on the game to make sure that's not buggy, that it's just not a mess. But we just put up with it. As gamers, like that shouldn't be a thing. Like, you get a game, you should have the complete game. You shouldn't have to download the game via internet connection to play, and then content's locked behind locked behind paywall, or it's into this. But it's insane. It's insane. Excuse me. It's not. There we go. Like I think yeah, we'll go back the other way. Go back the other way. But yeah, that's why I'm picky with gaming. Just because I know, like, I have a backlog. I have a pretty thick backlog of games on my Steam library. So just to be like, oh, I'm just gonna just purchase a bunch of games. Ouch. I deserve that. Like, it's just like, I think it's cool. You could just be like, okay, I'm gonna spend money on on games, but not finish them. And yeah, it's creating a massive backlog. It's just not. It's not like it's. I get why many people do it. I'm guilty of that, but I'm at a point where I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna play this. If I have a trend of just buying games, just to stash them away, not play them, and then God forbid because we're definitely getting to that, to that to that stage where you don't really own the game, you just own the licensing. And at any point, servers can go down. Servers can go down for the game, and then and if it's a digital only release, then forget about it. Like it's done. It's definitely like that fear, especially for a lot of older games, is lost to the void because they're not made. They just haven't been made. So like, especially with everything going digital and the licensing, like you don't really own the game at any point. Got a boss. Well, a sub boss. Of course, you got the Dark Aether agents. Just doing their thing. Now this has become a guardian or sub guardian. And essentially this thing stole our our mothball bomb. You just gotta be careful, but it's ouch. Just gotta be careful. We could tank a few hits. Just a few. Nice, got him. Let's give up the tech. Early in the game, we stepped into Dark Aether and we got ambushed, and we got our tech stolen. So you have a lot of guardians or sub guardians with our Chozo tech, and that's basically the side missions of this game, just to get our tech back. But it's gonna get a lot more difficult, a lot more tedious. Now, we're able to just blast our way out. Oh, damn. I'm gonna go. Yeah. Try to stay on for a little longer. But definitely, if you are able, let me see. I'll post the right here. do it one more time. One more time for the culture. Trying to get my my subs up on YouTube. Trying to get my subs up on YouTube. More you know, more live streams, more like regular videos I want to do. Have an idea of what I want to do. Especially, you know, since it's, you know, we got the Switch 2 looming. A lot of Metroid Prime stuff I want to try and do. So, and we're gonna be playing Metroid Prime 3 on here. Like I decided, I figured, hey, you know, the Wii is working. Excuse me. Got the Wii working, and excuse me. You know, it's working. So once we beat this, we're gonna switch to Metroid Prime 3. And you know, have the, you know, the Wiimote, and I have a nunchuck. It's in the like in a bin over there in my room. But yeah, we gotta, now this is where like the premise, like one of the other premises of this game, one of the goals, we gotta, when we access the Dark World, we need to access the temple, but in order to do that, we need 3 keys. And you got some that you'll find like hidden away, but you have others that are guarded by bosses. I didn't do it. The Nintendo Ninjas cannot say anything because I'm actually playing the game on the Wii. I mean, unless they knock on my door and they'll say, "Oh, we would like to play." But you know, I was taught not to open the door for strangers. So yeah, they just letting us know, like, you have to travel to Dark Argon Waste. You need to gather the keys, the temple keys, so you can gain access to the Dark Temple, and get the energy from their energy controller, and then bring it back to this temple. And then we also got the ability to scan Amber codexes, and then saying when you have taken the energy from Dark Temple, return it here at once. Yes, it will. We're gonna. What time is it? Okay. Yes. So, and by the way, these are Luminoff, and many of them. There's only like a handful of them alive on the planet. Many of them are dead. Like, if you've seen them just sprawled about. So it's that's like the main thing with Metroid games. It's like just a lot of death. Just one of the tropes, one of the things. Yeah, we gotta update our gotta update our stream schedule since we beat Metroid Prime Remastered. Now we're playing Metroid Prime 2. I want to play a new game or a recent game. Maybe Mark of the Wolves. Excuse me, City of the Wolves. I gotta purchase City of the Wolves. Just, you know, you gotta balance out the retro. I don't want it to be just all retro. I mean, I could, you know, it's my channel, but I want to have at least one recent title. Because in May, we're gonna have Doom Dark Ages, and I want to play that as well. Like that game, I'm definitely want to play. Pretty much eager to play. So, and I have, I think on my PS5 I have Doom Eternal. Yeah, I have it. Yeah, I have it on my PS5. So even though there's a sale on Steam for Doom Eternal, it's like literally like I think like $10. It's like literally like $10. So I could purchase it. Okay, so we gotta go here. Now, where we're supposed to go. Now we can go. Oops. About the reinforcements. Of course. Got that dark ether, just like, hey, like, you know, we gotta stop Samus. Like, they don't want us traveling to, you know, to dark ether. They don't want us. Yeah, that. See, they take more hits. They can take more hits now. Jesus. Yeah, they tanking. So basically the Dark Aether, they're just trying to prevent us from reaching Dark Aether. So they just, you know, possessing creatures. Like no matter what, because they don't want us. Like now that we have our mission to get the energy from the Dark Temple, they're like like F that. And so now we got a little puzzle. Little puzzle. And so we gotta turn on this portal. Little puzzle. Good old fashioned morph ball puzzle. What time is it? After this, I just want to get the portal going. And normally I'll be done streaming like at 11:30, but since it's I've today is my Friday, so I'm able to stay on a little later. And I started the stream late tonight, so wanted to. But tomorrow we're gonna go. We're gonna start a little bit early. When was gonna happen on SmackDown though? Ouch. Just kind of curious what's gonna happen on SmackDown. Huh, still in my mothball form. Alright, so we got the portal. Well, yeah, we'll just do a little exploring in there. Just a little bit. Very ominous. I wonder how it would be if we able to have like portal travel. Right now we're in Dark Aether and the atmosphere is toxic. So we gotta tread carefully. So we gotta stay in these safe zones. Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna go back. So we're gonna go back. This, whew, I'm like literally falling asleep here. Let's just yeah. How did I miss? How did I miss? Alright, so we're just gonna head back. We'll maybe we'll nah, I don't wanna deviate from Metroidvania Fridays. Okay, we gotta find a save station. To the one in Okay, actually, okay. Let's go back on what I said. Let's go to Dark Aether. There's something that we gotta do that affects what happens, and we gotta do something in Dark Aether that affects Aether. So we're just gonna, that way we can get that shortcut, having to go, instead of having to go around. Yeah, so we're just gonna do that. And we'll scan this, of course. Extreme caution. Yeah, so what we're gonna do that, because we need to access that shortcut to the save station, so we don't gotta do that roundabout. Yeah, so these beacons are safe, as safe zones. So there we go. Just want to scan all this stuff. Let's see. So the gate at Dark Aether activated at Aether. So yeah, that's like one of the things in this game is the puzzles. Alright, so we're gonna go back. Can we actually even go back? Nope. Yeah, so we gotta go forward. Which is fine, because crossroads. Hey, shouts to Cody. The hell? Ouch. Alright. Jesus. Yeah, I'm like literally like falling asleep here. It's just long day. Long day. But it's good because it means I go to sleep faster. Like normally I would like fight to stay up a little bit, but that's somewhere I gotta go in the morning, so Won't be staying long, but just waiting for it to hit midnight. Just waiting for it to hit midnight. Let's get everything queued up. Any day now. Any day now. There we go. Now it's Friday officially. So guys, let's pull the let me save again. Let's save again. I'm just like really OCD about it. Okay, now save. We don't gotta little paranoid because again, I thought I saved the last time at the beginning of the game and I didn't. And I had to do that whole beginning part all over again. So we're but yeah, we are going to go back to the Wii menu. Now you don't want to work? You kidding me? Okay, it doesn't want to work. Yep, for some reason it doesn't want to work. Okay, guys, this is the end of the stream. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Thanks Ninja Keaton for subbing on YouTube, trying to get my subs up on YouTube. I want to grow, get more eyeballs on me on YouTube, and just want to put out more content on there, and of course live stream. So subscribing will definitely help with that. Liking the video as well on your way out, on your way in, on your way out, if you haven't done one or the other. And of course on Twitch, follow me on Twitch. If you want to sub to me on Twitch, that's fine. But definitely follows and subs on Twitch and YouTube respectively. This has been Throwback Thursday, playing Metroid Prime 2 Echoes on the Wii, on original hardware. It was fun. We're gonna play the whole game through on stream, by the way, and then the next game we're gonna play after this, Metroid Prime 3, Corruption. So can't wait for that. And of course we got Metroidvania Fridays coming up later on today. And then we'll be back. I might stream Saturday. We'll see. But yeah, definitely expect some streams for the weekend, Friday and Saturday. Again, check me out on X at Mr. Ruben Prime. Check me out on YouTube at Ruben Prime TV. Follow me here on Twitch as well at Ruben Prime TV. Check out the Culture Attack podcast with myself and Drew Yari on Spotify and YouTube at Culture Attack, and all major digital platforms where you listen to your podcast. So I appreciate you check out that. And on TikTok at Culture Attack, and on TikTok at Mr. Room Prime. So I got a lot of socials. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm rambling. My eyes are closing. We'll see you back here on both Twitch and YouTube for Metroidvania Fridays. I haven't decided which Metroidvania I'll stream, but we'll figure it out together. But yeah, enjoy your your Thursday evenings, Friday mornings, and yeah, one step closer to the weekend. With that being said, I am out. Peace. Peace. Good night, guys.
Didn't I tell you to watch your fucking language? What are you doing? Where are you going? Get your hands off me, you goon! Don't fuck with me!